What's up guys, Connor here, and today I wanted to give you 5 bits of advice on how to fix 5 very common mistakes on your website. Now, even though these changes and requirements have been sort of the norm now for quite a few years, like it's the standard web design practices, I still see a lot of websites with one or two of these issues. So today I just wanted to go through them and give you some quick advice on how to fix them yourself. So the first thing I often see is people not building their websites to be mobile responsive. Now, the majority of web traffic now, it depends on your type of business as well, the percentage of people that visit your website on a desktop compared to a mobile. But you can safely say on average, it's about over 50% now of users use a mobile to visit a website. So if your website isn't properly optimized, what's going to happen is people are just going to leave it, and you're going to get a high bounce rate on your website, which basically means if Google can see people are just leaving your website constantly as soon as they get on there because it's not optimized properly, then you're going to go down lower in the search rankings and people just aren't going to find your website and not going to be able to use it. So you're leaving a lot of business on the table there. So a good example, actually I'll show you the bad example first. So as you can see here in this image, if you can see it clearly, the tablet version and the mobile version of this website look the same as the desktop version or the laptop version. And now the big problem about this here is the text is really small. When you're using your finger to click on something on a tablet or a mobile, it's very difficult. If a website's designed like that, you've got to zoom in, you've got to click on it. It's just very awkward. It's not user friendly. I'm sure everyone has been onto a website like this before, and you just give up. Unless you absolutely need to use their service or contact them, 9 times out of 10, you're going to go to another person with a better website. That's a bad example. Now, a good example is, so if we go to one of my clients' websites here, if I go to responsive view, you can see that's how it looks on the desktop. Slightly different on the tablet. It's designed a little bit better for the eyes. And then if you look at the mobile, it's very different. All the text is in one column. It fits, it looks, well and easy to read. It's easy to navigate through. The buttons are big enough to click. It's intuitive and it's user friendly. So that's a good example. And then a bad example. The second tip is, and it's a very easy one, and I don't know why some people still forget about this, is a contact form. So just a simple contact form like this. If you don't have this on your website, you're possibly losing a lot of leads or a lot of customers, because you think about it, the service you might have, people might not want to ring you about it. They might just have a quick question and they just want an easy way of contacting you on there. Other reasons, people might be on your website late at night, your phone line might not be available to call. It's a 24/7 sort of customer service person in a way, because someone can use it at any time. And you can set these things up so they have automatic responses to questions, and it just creates an overall better experience for potential customers or clients. Another one is not having a clear call to action. So this page is designed, so this client in particular, 99% of their customers, well, not customers, but visitors to this website, they come here to either pay a parking charge or to make an appeal about a parking charge. So what you've got to make sure is, if you've got the majority of your customers coming to do that, or visitors to do that, sorry, you want to have 2 clear call to actions like I've got here: make an appeal and pay a parking charge. So as soon as people come on here, bang, they see it and they get to where they want to go in the quickest way possible. It's the most user-friendly way of setting it up. So like I say, if I go into mobile as well, bang, they're right there. Make an appeal, pay a parking charge. And then that's what I know 99% of the visitors want to do. So I make it easy for them to do that and for them to take that action. Now, the rest of the visitors to the website, they're coming to look for their services, like they want a car park managed, or they've got a particular query about the service. So that's where I come down into the benefits of the services that they offer. So the main thing here is making sure you make it clear we're a parking management and enforcement company. The benefits of our services, and right into the services, so we link that through, and they've got a clear call to action to go through to the next page. You want to make sure you're linked into your pages, and each page has got a goal and a clear call to action. The next one is a slow page speed. Now, I can't really explain this to you with an example. However, if your website takes a long time to load, so for example, if we go to page insights, this is how you can check if you have a long load speed on your website. So page insights. So you want to type in the URL of the page that you want to check the speed for. And what this does is, this is a Google program, Google website, and it'll tell you the page speed. Now, what Google is starting to do, and it's not even just Google, it's people who come directly to your website. If you don't have a fast page speed, what happens is that people are more likely to jump off your website and go to another person's, because in this day and age, when you look at the how entertainment is set up and how people are wired now, we live in a fast age. So if, for example, if you look at like the trends now, it's like TikTok videos and social media, people don't have as long of an attention span or patience anymore. So people want things fast and they want it now. So if you don't have a fast loading website, you're potentially losing a lot of visitors, a lot of clients and customers, because people are just going to click off it. So as an example, we've run the test here. 67 is good for mobile. If you've got images and stuff like that on your website, getting it to 100 on mobile is very difficult and not always possible, depending on the website builder that you're using. But if you're in the orange for the mobile, that's good. If you're in the green for the desktop, you should always be in the green for the desktop. If you're not, there's something wrong. You've got some bad elements, or your website isn't designed properly. Now, I'll give you some quick insights. It's not about a page speed this video, but some quick tips. One, you want to make sure you've got static images and you're optimizing your images. If you don't know what that means, do a Google search, how to optimize my images for my website. If you've got videos on here, you want to make sure that you upload your videos on the website and you make sure they load after the rest of the text on the website is loaded. It's called lazy loading. And there's a few other tips of advice. You can do a search for page speed optimization, but it all depends on the website builder and platform that you're using as well. I'm using Duda here, which Duda is one of the best ones for page speed. I find Duda is very easy to design websites, and they are the fastest websites that I've loaded. If you're using WordPress, you're probably going to have a slower website because there's a lot of excess code and data on there that doesn't need to be there. However, I know, from example, two of the best builders I've used for page speed is Webflow and Duda. They have some of the fastest websites, but there are ways you can optimize it. And then the last tip is no Ssl certificate. So the Ssl certificate is this thing up here. You can see the connection is secure. And what happens is, if you don't have that, Google is going to put a screen in front of your website. So for example of site without SSL, and then this will show us what. So if we go to images, yeah, so this is what's going to happen is you're going to get, well, Google, if somebody tries to click on your website from Google, what's going to happen is this page is going to pop up, and it's going to say, sorry about it being blurry, but it's going to say that your connection's private, and the only way to get to it, let's see if we can find another example. This is it. So the only way to get to it is you've got to click on that advanced button. The only way to get to the website is you've got to click on the advanced button down there, and then that will take you to the website. So it's a big screen, and if you have new potential visitors come to your website, if they see this, they're going to be just majorly put off and concerned. They don't want to get viruses or whatnot. So that's what happens when you don't have an SSL certificate. Like I say, it's one of them videos. If I was to go into how to install an SSL certificate for every website platform, this will be an hour-long video. However, I'll just quickly show you on Duda. It's very easy to do on Duda. You just go to settings, you go to site SSL, and then you can generate a certificate here, and it forces the site onto HTTPS, which basically it's like an encrypted version of your website, and it's a secure version of your website, which Google expects now for websites to have. So they're the 5 most common mistakes I see on websites that can majorly affect your website and your rankings on Google. If you want any advice or anything below, or you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. And that's all for today, and I'll see you next video.